EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight, we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season with a good Monday nighter between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Mike 54. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 30 on second down, Murray. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. 2 yards on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Hey, shift. 4. Let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray, open man is Myers. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness. Incomplete.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
Switch up. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Drill green.
On 1st down, Lance.
He don't know no better.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, Then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Murray's going to keep it again. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Murray going to throw. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Eluding the pressure right. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Here's Foreman. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
In your face.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 70. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're good. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal? In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and
oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to, and I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Let's go now. Red 38.
I got him.
Cut, cut.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
It's our time.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ready.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
That's trash. That's trash.
Slice 97. Smash red. Set, go.
Shotgun now for Lance. This will be caught just inside the 10. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's got it. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
On the set.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Mike Knight, we gotta sit.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Niners 21, Cardinals nothing.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray caught by the tight end Ertz. Running right through him. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Flush to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
What you got?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Let's
The
go.
49er
Yellow,
offense
22.
set to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
Set, cut.
Lance now on 1st down. That's complete out left to Ayuk. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Yellow, 43.
Hey, 25.
Red, cycle.
25's the mic.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Ready, go.
From the 31, Lance. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Black Ultra.
25's the
Cut, go.
Working from the gun, Lance. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4.
Ready.
Instead, it's 4th down.
Let's go one more.
Cut.
And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
25's the mic.
Check Mike. Check Mike.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going
Slice blue.
the mic.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
It's our time.
Ready.
Now Lance again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
25's the mic. Come to our world. We want it. Come
Ready, go.
Now a play fake. Lance. Dancing to his left. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
baby.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Heavy on the edges.
0-0, Mike free.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Again, it's Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Ready?
From the
break.
13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Blue.
After you. I'm coming after you.
Set. Go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Buda Baker with a pick. There he goes right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they are moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ready
Now
up.
that fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, set, yellow, 22.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hurry, ready.
From just shy of midfield, Lance got a man. That's Ayuk. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bang L. Let's go.
White,
Right here.
ready, go.
Lance now on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. Touchdown, 49ers.
Oh, yeah, that's
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
right there. 54 Mike.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Easy.
Check.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Let's get off the
Murray.
field, D. Let's get off the
He's
field,
got a
D.
man. Complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Watch the curl.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Come on, set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
52 blue. Blue striker. Hut.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's got Ayuk once again, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
Down. Black 40. Blaster 6.
Mike 9. Hey. You got it.
Set. Go.
Here's Lance.
You got a seal.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Mike 9, Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 9, Mike 9.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Cards are right back in this football game. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Again, he finds more. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Murray to Moore for the Cardinal first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Check tight end. Check the tight.
Buzz.
Murray now on 1st down.
Bang, bang.
Flushed out right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Green.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Finding room at midfield, and the tackle going to be made at the 38. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
This will be caught at Samuel. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Ready.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Now Foreman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 9.
Throwing now is Lance.
Let him know.
Escaping the pressure right.
Let him know.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's brought down. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, Murray fighting, lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the 49ers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington. Meanwhile,